Hello and welcome to the Grand Prix podcast! Grand Prix Year 11s, settle down please. I said settle down. This is it. The moment of truth. The checkered flag moment. The will she actually remember anything we've taught her, or have we been essentially talking to a brick wall for the last 12 months moment. You have been studying Formula 1 for an entire season. One whole season. That's 24 races. Over 50 hours of us banging on about downforce and DRS while you've been working hard to learn it all. And now we find out if any of it has penetrated your brain, or if it's all just bounced off like Nico Rosberg's championship hopes in 2014 and 2015. Today, you will be sitting your GCSE, the Grand Prix Certification of Speed Education. That's right, we've made it official. Forget your General Certificate of Secondary Education, that's for people who want normal jobs. This is for the people who want to know the name of Enzo Ferrari's illegitimate son. This is a closed book examination. This means no notes, no clues, no phones, no phoning a friend or asking the audience, no strategic bathroom breaks to Google answers, and absolutely no puppy dog eyes at us and then saying, oh, I definitely knew that one, after getting the answer wrong. You have the duration of this podcast episode to complete your examination. There'll be no extensions, no red flags, and no safety cars to give you extra thinking time. Remember, if you aren't feeling confident, you managed to make it through the whole F1 season, which Christian Horner could not say the same of. There will be questions on mathematics, history, engineering, geography, and driver studies. Now, good luck, and don't fuck it up.
I'm scared.
Have you revised?
No.
Oh, for God's sake.
Of course I haven't.
I told you a week ago to revise.
Yeah, but we've got so many episodes. I didn't have the time.
It would have helped your chances and our viewer count if you could just have listened to all of that back.
Yeah, but that would have taken effort.
You also have access to the drive where we have all of our research docs.
I know, I feel like that would have been a cop-out. But then I was like, let me rely on my instinct and my memory.
God.
And my listening skills.
Now, following feedback from the mid-year exam, where you said that I made it too difficult,
yeah, I
have stepped away from the exam-making role in this podcast, and instead, the questions have been made by Iz.
Correct.
Yikes.
What do you mean? I'm a nicer adjudicator and examiner than Nav.
Yeah, but I feel like you would purposely make them hard.
Well,
just to match that level.
Well, whilst we've watched last year's Gavin and Stacey Christmas special, because we're feeling a bit festive, you've completed your examination in silence. How do you think it went? Better or worse than the mid-year exam?
You still picked very hard questions.
Yeah.
You picked very rogue questions.
Do you know what I use as the baseline of all of my questions?
What?
The doc with all of our notes from races and also educational EPs.
I don't have access to that.
Yes, you do.
It's a shared
I
doc.
just don't know that.
Okay, well, we've done the pizzazz, we've done the preamble. Now let's get ready to do the practical.
Damn, only took you about 6 takes to get that right.
Through the magic of editing, it took me 1 take. What are you talking about?
And for the audience, if you would like to sit this exam, then you can find a link to it in the bio of our Instagram.
Yes.
And make sure you message us or leave a comment and let us know how you get on. We want to know if you have performed better or worse than Reem, because for the mid-year exam, a lot of you actually passed and Reem did not.
And there'll be a prize for those who get a good score.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Organised
something that we haven't discussed.
Organised by Reem, there will be a monetary prize.
Oh.
That's allegations.
You said you wanted to do that off pod.
That's allegations.
You said you wanted to give back to our community.
I've never said that. I don't trust myself that much to
You
pass.
said £20 per person that does the quiz.
20?
Yeah.
£20 of Monopoly money, sure.
20 rupees.
20 rupees.
Should we get going, ladies?
Yes.
Let's do it.
So, Reem, you've sat the exam and now we're going to go through the questions and the answers and see how you have performed.
I'm confident.
I think you shouldn't be, really. But let's go for the first question, shall we? Question 1. The Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez sits at a staggering 2,240 metres above sea level. How many Danny DeVitos tall is that?
Now, this was a multiple choice.
It was.
So what were the options?
A, 1,200. B, 1,565. C, 1,493. And D, 1,749.
And E, how the fuck am I supposed to remember that?
It was in our episode.
Yeah, but you also had like 6 other examples for that intro.
That is true.
Saying what that was equivalent to. I chose A, and my reasoning was that was the only one that wasn't very specific.
That is incorrect.
Oh.
Oh dear.
It was C, 1,493. So unfortunately, you have sacrificed 1 point.
If you hadn't created the test, would you have guessed that?
Yeah, because I remember it stuck in my head.
Would you have guessed that, Nav?
Next question.
Bully bullshitters.
Do you mean Billy bullshitters?
Billy bullshitters.
Why did you just
Bullies.
call them bullies? What a wild accusation.
I forgot the term.
It's acting out now. Okay, question 1B. For 2 marks. The high altitude has several effects on both the car and the drivers. List 2 of the possible areas where the altitude impacts the car.
Makes the car slower and harder to get good.
What? What? When you watched the Mexican Grand Prix, did you notice that they were driving a bit slower? No.
Maybe it's the lack of oxygen or something.
I think they actually end up driving faster down straights.
How am I supposed to know?
We covered it in the episode, which is how I know. That is incorrect. The house hunty queen. I really can't reiterate that enough.
So what are some of the possible answers that you could have given?
Aerodynamics, cooling, and power unit.
See, aerodynamics would count for the first point. Makes the car slower.
That does not count as aerodynamics.
Yeah, no.
Bully bullshitter, as you say. Okay, moving on to question 2. In 1968, Team Lotus, under the leadership of Colin Chapman, signed an £85,000 deal with the Imperial Gold Leaf cigarette brand. What track did they roll out the Gold Leaf cigarette packet livery?
Monza.
Incorrect.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So close.
It was Monaco.
Oh, that's a good one. I forgot Monaco.
It's the right one.
I forgot Monaco
one.
existed.
Oh, memories.
just
Monaco in
thinking-
1968.
I was just thinking an Italian race for some reason.
Why?
Because with cigarette brands, I just associate
Oh, so you
that.
stereotype.
Yeah.
Italians are smokers.
Yeah.
Must have been there.
Unfortunately, we are on question 2 and you have no points.
I have hopes.
Okay,
For
but you
other
have
ones.
more hopes than points, clearly, so. Question 3A. On the 9th of July, the news broke around the world that Red Bull Racing team principal Christian Horner had been sacked. What was the first World Championship Red Bull won under Christian's leadership?
2021 Max Verstappen.
The first?
Christian Horner.
So sorry, I've got a cold at the minute.
Is that not correct?
You think 2021 was Red Bull's first championship?
From Christian Horner.
He's been 20 years as the team principal.
He's
Oh,
been
it's
team
not.
principal since the team was started.
Oh.
Oh, we've said it so many times.
I thought I nailed this one.
You said it with chest.
Which one was it then?
2010.
Oh,
Sebastian Vettel. Oh, Reem.
I really thought I ate. I was like, yeah, I got this and this was easy.
Okay, well, let's hope you have more luck with this one for 1 point. Question 3B. Who replaced Horner as team principal?
Laurent Mekies.
Oh my god, you have
Okay.
1 point.
Nice.
Yay!
Finally.
You are not pointless.
Thank you.
Question 3C. The day his dismissal was announced, Horner gave a speech at the Red Bull factory. Where in the UK is the factory located?
Milton Keynes.
Yes!
Oh my god, that was for 2 marks. You
Oh,
currently,
That was for 2 points.
yes, you currently have 3 points.
I know that because I've seen so many LinkedIn jobs for Red Bull and I always see the location. So I have it like in my head.
Damn.
Not because we've said it on pod.
Yeah, I was
No.
going to say nothing to do with
Okay.
anything we've taught you.
Nope.
Okay, this is for 3 points. Oh god, I know you've written some bullshit down here. 4A. The 2022 technical regulations saw the return of ground effects cars onto the grid. What is the Venturi effect?
I wrote
I wrote instantly giggles.
You seem confident.
Better grip on track when the rubber attaches itself to the tire.
Why are you talking about tires?
I don't know.
Why are you talking about tires?
Say it again, but slowly for me.
Better grip on track when the rubber attaches itself to the tire.
So that's wrong.
I literally don't know what that means. Okay, that is 0 points for you. I felt like I lost brain cells listening to that sentence.
What's the answer?
The Venturi effect is when an F1 car's underfloor has specifically shaped tunnels that are narrow in the middle. As the air flows through these narrow areas, the air is forced to move faster. This increase in airspeed results in a decrease in air pressure, and this sucks the car down to the track and increases grip. The closer the underfloor is to the ground, the more pronounced the Venturi effect and the greater the downforce produced.
It's basically the same thing.
That that's it. Okay, never mind, we've got more questions for you. 4B. The hands device was introduced into the sport in 2003. What does hands stand for, and how does it significantly help the safety of drivers?
I don't know the answer for this one. But I wrote down.
Oh no.
It's a cooling vest.
You're fucking joking me.
Sorry, repeat the question.
The hands device was introduced into the sport in 2003. What does hands stand for, and how does it significantly help the safety of drivers?
What does it stand for?
And how does it help significantly the drivers? I don't know what it stands for.
Okay.
But I wrote it's a cooling
Wouldn't it
vest.
have the word? Wouldn't it have the letter C in it then, though?
If it was something to do with cooling.
No, because I might name it something else.
Tell me what they might. What would they name it?
Heat and no.
Yes. Heat and neutralizing system.
What is it?
No. What did you write?
But I keep trying to say it. You can't keep saying things. This is my third time. I've given up.
Oh, you're attacking us now. That's
Yeah. This is not inclusive. And it's a cooling vest for drivers that they can use during hot races.
Okay. It's going to really annoy you when you hear what this is. HANDS stands for head and neck support.
Oh.
Didn't annoy her. Instantly laughed. HANDS is intended to prevent stretching of the vertebrae and to prevent the driver's head from hitting the steering wheel or their neck breaking.
But like, when did we even discuss this?
In the safety episode.
But the safety episode was so long ago.
If only you fucking studied.
But why wouldn't you choose deep dives that were more recent?
Because
chose
it's
from
a year
all of them.
review. It's a review of everything you've learned in the year, not everything you've learned in the last 2 months.
I feel like you've been very selective with just the...
Yes, I have been very selective. It's all stuff you know.
The hardest episodes.
Ugh.
You're actually like a petulant child when you don't get your answers correct. Okay, question 5A. Which driver currently... Sorry, I can see you like smiling as you looked at your answers. Which driver currently on the grid has managed to win Formula Regional, F3 and F2 in consecutive years?
Oscar Piastri.
Correct!
Well done.
Thank you! I know that because right before the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, I saw someone say that if he were to have won the championship, then he would have been the first driver to do all of these.
Are you taking the piss? That was me that said that to you. You're joking.
Wasn't it on like Twitter or something?
No, you didn't.
It was on pod.
I can't believe you've just said that. I can't believe you've just said that.
It's on pod, hence why it's an exam question.
Look, I've even got the script right here, Reem.
Oh.
On the preview episode that we did.
Oh. Anyway, how many points was that?
1 point.
Oh.
And honestly, after your reason for why you know it, I'm not sure it's deserved.
No, I guess that he
Didn't
takes
even
his
learn it from our
backsies.
pod. You said it takes his backsies. Oh my god. Okay, question 5B. George Russell is known as Mr. Saturday. Daniel Ricciardo is known as the Honey Badger. Max Verstappen is known as Supermax. But what is Carlos Sainz known as?
Daddy sides. No, I'm joking.
Okay.
That wasn't the answer.
Oh my god, I throw it so hard.
Smooth operator.
Correct!
Really?
Yes.
Oh, damn!
Why are you so excitable? He's your man's.
Yes, I knew that. Just pleased you guys know that.
Okay,
How many points was that?
1 point.
Could you have made these like 2 points worth?
They're easy questions.
Could you please grow up?
Yeah.
5C. Ayrton Senna debuted in F1 in 1984 with the Tolman team. He raced for 3 other teams. What were those teams?
Is it 1 point per team that I mentioned?
It's 3 points in total.
Okay. Ferrari.
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct?
I'm not confirming, just
listing
No,
you.
correct.
Just
You have
list
to
them. Oh my gosh, I'm
confirm.
whining. Just list them.
Ferrari, McLaren, Red Bull.
Oh my fucking god. Red Bull started 2005.
She thought it was still a question about science.
And Ayrton Senna passed away in 1994. I feel like you've already got this confused before.
Was Ferrari, McLaren correct?
McLaren's correct.
So you
Not
got 1
Ferrari.
point.
No.
What were the other teams?
The other teams were Lotus, McLaren, and Williams.
Oh.
Remember the supercomputer?
Oh. I wouldn't have guessed Lotus.
Stop saying fucking oh.
But when we did the Horner episode, it was like Christian Horner had been the team principal for 20 years and also the whole time the team had been running. Do you not think we would have mentioned like any link to Red Bull and Ayrton Senna on this pod?
Or
I
in,
just went
in
with
like
the
the
biggest
Heroes
teams.
episode or something.
Yeah.
Like,
Just went with the biggest teams.
That means that you think that like Red Bull's been around since like the 90s.
No.
Yeah, hang your head in shame.
no.
Question 6A. In 2020, Mercedes rolled out their W11 Challenger for pre-season testing, and all eyes were on their cockpit as they caught their first glimpse of the DAS system. How did the DAS system work?
Helps add speed to the car when it's behind another car and acts like DRS.
What? So you think their invention was just DRS?
Like DRS.
Did you just describe a toe?
Oh. I'll be honest, I forgot what DAS was.
What? No. Okay. Incorrect, I'm afraid. DAS allowed drivers to pull the steering wheel towards themselves or push it away. Adjusting the toe angle of the front wheels on demand. On straights, they'd pull the wheel closer, setting the wheels to 0 toe for maximum speed, and approaching corners, they'd push it away, creating toe out for superior cornering grip. Should we move on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Reem, you're gonna fail again.
Why is that news to you? Question 6B. What is a flat spot? Oh, no. No.
I feel like she's gonna write when like there's no elevation on a track and it's just like
yeah,
flat.
just a flat, just a bit flat.
Said where drivers can lift and coast? Question mark.
What does that even mean?
God, the term is lift and coast. What are you talking about?
Because if it's flat, it means they could just lift and coast.
You were correct. You were correct.
Not Reem. Reem was not correct. My guess of what she was going to
Yeah.
say was correct.
Okay. A flat spot is when a driver locks up a tyre and skids under braking and a large portion of rubber is worn in one place. The uneven wear creates a flat spot where the tyre is no longer round and a bumpy ride for the driver for the rest of their stint continues.
Remember, we've said it for the drivers, it feels like the tyre isn't a circle anymore. It feels like it's like a 50 pence or like a 20 pence sort of shape because it's got, you know, circle in some part and then flat in one part. And it feels it's no longer even to drive on and it gets bumpy.
It's when they lock up a lot of times into the corners.
And you see like a puff of smoke coming from one tyre.
Oh. When even was that? When did we discuss this?
The tyres episode, maybe?
The tyres episode was like the third episode we did.
It fucking wasn't.
It was one of the first ones. It was the first deep dive we did. That was so long.
Once again, I say, if only you studied. Next question.
Question 7A. During 2022, the FIA reiterated their ban on jewellery, citing safety risks due to potential snagging. How did Lewis Hamilton show during a press conference that he was not interested in listening to the ban?
He was decked out in jewellery.
Correct! Correct! 2 points!
Yay!
7B. Which F1 team placed 2 massive diamonds on the nose cones of their 2 cars during the 2004 Monaco Grand Prix as a marketing stunt for the upcoming release of Ocean's 12?
Jaguar.
Correct!
Yay!
That is 1 point.
Only.
Hey, don't get greedy now. Question 8A. What does parc fermé mean in F1?
When a car is starting from a pit stop for the race and the team is allowed to make changes to the car during that period.
What? Say the first part again.
When a car is starting from pit stop or pit lane? Pit lane, is that
What did you write?
When a car's... I meant pit lane if it's I thought they were the same thing.
If it's pit lane, I meant pit lane.
Because I think it's the same thing, but I don't know if it's called the same thing. Whatever. When they basically when they're so far down in qualifying, basically last, that they start from the pit lane, and when it's in Parc Fermé, the team can make changes to the car during that period.
It's the exact opposite.
Oh, when they can't make changes to the car.
But that's not what you wrote, is it?
Oh.
What does parc fermé translate to?
Firm parking.
No.
Closed park. Parc fermé translate to closed park, and it refers to a time period in which teams are told what they can and can't do to their cars, but there are times where the cars are allowed to be worked on or have alterations and changes made outside of minor tweaks and maintenance and duties.
So I can understand why you started talking about starting from the pit lane, because sometimes when a team qualifies so low down, they basically work on their car during Parc Fermé and take the pit lane start.
So I'm correct.
No. But you're very close.
What you said is basically what I said.
No, because you wrote it really badly, and you wrote it in a way that's kind of opposite, because you wrote when a car is starting from a pit stop for the race and the team is allowed to make changes to the car during that period. Yeah, but the
I
team...
thought they were the same thing.
Okay, but the team isn't allowed to make changes to the car during that period. They choose to, and that then means they get a penalty, which is start from the pit lane. So it's not that they're allowed to, it's just that they accept a penalty.
But I feel like we're saying the same thing here.
How many points is that worth?
Worth 3 points.
Should we give her 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Question 8B. What does it mean when the FIA declares a race weekend a heat hazard?
When weather conditions are too hot and drivers are unable to race because they can overheat and it would be a risk to their safety. This is why there are night races in hotter countries like the Middle East.
I think we give her 1 point for that.
Yeah,
It's out of 3, isn't it?
it is.
Yeah, I think you get 1 point for that.
What's the correct answer?
Ahead of the 2025 season starting, it was confirmed that a heat hazard can be declared by the FIA if the pre-weekend weather forecast predict temperatures of 31 Celsius or above at some point during a sprint or the Grand Prix. They will then implement a system with the sole purpose of providing additional cooling for drivers under heat hazard scenarios. Several components are involved, including a pump, plumbing and thermal store with cold fluid generated by a system delivered to the drivers through a special fireproof vest featuring various tubes. All of the core system components must be fitted to the car for the weekend, though drivers are currently permitted to choose whether they decide whether to wear the vest or not.
Sorry, I think I needed the 3 points for that one. Because you didn't say what is a heat hazard plus what are the precautions that take place after a heat hazard is declared and what are the
But that's why they declare it. They declare it because
No,
they
but
have...
that wasn't the question. The question was just what is a heat hazard?
What does it mean when the FIA declares the race weekend a heat hazard?
Yeah.
What does it mean when it's declared?
But you didn't say what are the precautions that.
But that's what happens when it's declared. They have to use
That's what
these
it
cooling
means.
systems.
It means that they implement this rule with the cooling systems.
You've basically just said in hotter countries we have night races. But
And I
that's
said-
not when
but
it's done
I
with a
said
night
it's
a
when
heat hazard.
Conditions are too hot.
Which is why we gave you 1 point.
I think you should have been clear with the question.
I think you should have interpreted the question correctly.
I think I'm correct.
I think you're incorrect and I'm the adjudicator. And I don't care for your tone. Is it getting a bit tense in here now?
Yeah, I stand by what I said,
Oh.
and I think the fans will agree with me. But we will see.
You really said full confidence that you said, well, maybe they won't. I don't know. Reem hasn't given me eye contact in a while.
Yes, I'm upset.
Okay. Question 9. How many penalty points did Max get added to his F1 licence for his incident with Russell in Spain?
3.
Correct!
Yay!
Well, hey, is that 1 point?
Yes.
All right, you're on a roll here. You're scoring some points finally.
Thank you.
Should we keep going?
Yes. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Who was the youngest driver to join the grid this season?
Kimi Antonelli.
Correct!
Thank
Well,
you.
hey, she's on a roll.
Question 10b. Fernando Alonso is the oldest driver on the grid. What was Fernando's highest scoring position throughout this season?
5th. There was a race where,
Hungary.
was it Hungary?
Yeah.
It was between him, he was in the top, and it was Lance Stroll as well was in the top. And I think Lance Stroll was almost going to get a podium. He was in 3rd for the longest time throughout that race. And then he slowed down. He ended up in 4th, and Alonso was behind him.
You have the weirdest fucking memory.
What
Why
the
do you remember
hell?
that?
I don't even remember that.
But you can't even remember what DRS stands for.
Because I don't like the technical stuff, but the race stuff I'm quite interested in.
Oh my word. That
So
was very
that's
impressive.
Another 1 point?
Yes.
Thank you.
Question 10c. Lewis Hamilton is the second oldest driver on the grid. What did his dog Roscoe die of earlier this year?
Oh, wasn't sure about this one. I did remember seeing the Instagram post, so I'm gonna guess dog cancer.
Dog cancer.
Dog cancer or dog AIDS is my guess. I don't know what dogs die of. He didn't get run over. No, wait. Did he have some sort of long-term disease?
Like dog cancer or dog AIDS?
I don't know. Anyway, that was my guess. Dog cancer or dog AIDS.
But you've gone with dog cancer or dog AIDS.
Again, I don't know what dogs starve. I don't like dogs.
That was going to be for 2 points.
Oh, well, 2 points for that.
Yeah, well,
Not
it's
even
quite a
race
tricky
related.
question.
It's
Not
a
even-
tricky question.
Not even race related.
I did a little eulogy to little Roscoe too when it happened.
What was it?
Pneumonia.
Pneumonia.
Yeah. The word's kind of lost
I
all
don't
meaning.
think that should have been 2 points.
Well, you didn't get it, so I thought it would be difficult to get.
Yeah, but it's not even race related. It's dog related.
Prayers up, Roscoe. Question 11. What F1 track is known as the Temple of Speed?
Is it Monza?
Yes, it is.
Oh my god, I got that one right.
1 point.
Thank you. That was a pure guess.
What?
I was trying to think when in the intros have you said the Temple of Speed.
Oh,
Oh.
damn.
Did you say that in the
She
monster?
probably did.
No, it was Bella Ciao.
Oh.
11b. Ferrari has one engine customer on the grid in Haas. Where did Haas come in the constructors' standings for this season?
8th.
Yes! Have you looked at my notes?
No.
Oh, you do the graphic.
Yes, I do.
Damn, I've just fed you a pointer. Damn it. Question 12. Which driver finished every single race and never suffered a DNF this season? This is for 2 points.
The only one I don't remember seeing DNF or remembering their DNF is George Russell.
Are you okay?
What?
How have you got that right?
I got it right! because I genuinely don't remember George Russell DNFing, but what I've done is I listed all of the drivers and I was thinking when have they DNF'd? And I'm like, okay, Lando Norris was...
Reem, this is the work of an actual madman. Nav, look at her notes. It's for people at home, it's literally just every single driver's name with a dash saying DNF next to it, and then George Russell without that dash DNF.
But I was just trying to remember which, like, if I can remember seeing them DNF or not.
I love how your brain works.
2 points. Hee.
Okay, well, we're hotting up a little bit with this next one.
Okay.
Question 13. Pirelli's range of 18-inch tyres for the 2025 campaign comprises of 6 slick compounds. From C1 to 6, which is the softest tyre in their range?
I put C4.
What are you talking about?
In the middle.
Why would it be
I don't know.
Why would it be a middle number?
I don't know.
Whether it's the softest or the hardest, it would have been one end of the scale.
because I was thinking like the wet tires and stuff
No,
would be at the
slick
end.
tyres.
Slick tyres means dry tyres.
Oh, I thought you meant all the types of tires.
No.
Can I?
No.
Can I re-answer?
No.
No.
Oh.
Nil point.
The answer,
Oh.
the answer was C6. Sorry. Just...
Damn it! I had C6 written initially, and then I questioned it.
How many points was that for?
2 points.
Oh.
You could make the hard ones 2 points.
Yep, that's how tests work. Okay, question 14. During a Grand Prix, if a driver has exceeded track limits 3 times, what will they receive next from the stewards?
How many points is this one?
1 point.
Why is this one just 1 point? It's a black and white flag for a warning and then a penalty.
Correct!
Thank
Look at you, little boffin giving extra info. Love that. Okay, well, we're heading towards the truth or false now.
I'm ready.
Okay. Question 15. True or false? All cars must be fitted with a fire extinguishing system which will discharge into the cockpit and into the engine compartment.
False.
Nope, that's true.
Oh.
You
That's
said
true.
false with so much confidence.
You did.
bless
Full
you.
vim.
Because I don't know, I can't imagine, a fire extinguisher going off
During a
if a
car
car
fire.
lights up on fire. Like, not automatic.
Okay, fair enough. It's quite a good idea to have it though, right?
Yeah, fair, but I just can't imagine it.
Fair enough. 15b. True or false? No fuel bladders must be wider than 14 miles per hour across a race distance at all times, as instructed by the FIA.
True.
False.
Oh, we had this exact question. This was a question in one of the deep dive episodes.
It was.
And we went over the fact that how can a bladder be wider than a measure of speed?
What?
The sentence says can't be wider than,
14
right?
miles per hour.
Being like a distance.
Yeah.
And then it can't be wider than 14 miles per hour, which is a measure of speed. If it was wider than, it would have to be centimetres or inches, not miles per hour.
Oh, but then that's a misleading question.
No, it's a fucking commonsensical question,
It's
is
just
what it is.
Misleading.
It's
that
true
was,
or false
that was
question.
purposely
Also, that
done.
exact question we have asked you in the past and explained
And
why
which
it's
episode
false.
was that?
I think it was technical loopholes.
Yes.
And that was one of our first 10 episodes.
No.
No.
I feel like it was.
It was
long
after
ago.
the summer break.
Yeah, that's long. That was long ago.
Yeah, that's long. Are you still with me or are you sulking?
Both.
Okay, cool. Question 15c. True or false? Bodywork declared as rear wing end plate body must be a single volume with no apertures.
False.
True, I'm afraid.
Oh. Don't ever try to gamble. It's not your
Honestly,
thing.
it was a 50-50 chance for all of them.
I know, and you didn't get any of them.
Yep.
Don't enter the lottery.
Okay, for the final question, and for 2 points, because I'm a kind soul, what race were McLaren crowned Constructors' Champions?
Monza.
No!
What?
Reem!
Which one was it?
The second race back after the summer break, you think they were champions? You think they were champions at the beginning of September?
They got crowned very early. They were like way ahead.
Not 2 races in from the summer break.
Which one was it?
Singapore.
No way it was Singapore.
Brilliant.
Oh, she's Googling. She's fact-checking you.
Wow. Fun fact for people at home, Reem doesn't have the Google Chrome app on her phone. I think it's really strange.
What is she using?
Google?
Just a Google app.
Yeah, you just have a Google app, don't you, for Google, right?
What browser do you use on your phone? Safari?
Yeah.
Ew.
Oh, that's a red flag.
She looks so unhappy with whatever she is reading.
It hasn't given me a result yet.
Just type in what. Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah,
she
I
looks
can
disappointed.
I can see the emboldened Singapore on the AI overview.
I don't remember that. I thought it was Monza.
Oh, if you don't remember, it probably didn't happen.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Oh,
Doesn't
Reem.
make sense.
It makes complete sense.
I don't know how
Because
to
that's
reply
when it
to
happened.
I don't remember that.
Okay, so you got that incorrect, I'm afraid.
Hmm.
And that concludes your end of year exam. Please, can we play some soft jazz as we try and tot up your tally to see if you passed or not?
Okay, Reem, the results are in.
Okay.
This exam was out of 47 points.
Mm-hmm.
You need at least 40% to pass.
Okay.
40 to 49% is a D. 50 to 59 is a C. 60 to 69% is a B. And then 70 to 100% is an A.
Okay.
Reem, out of 47 points, you scored 20,
Oh.
which is 42%. You got a D.
I passed. I passed the final exam. I'm going through to next year. To be on the next season of Grand Prix. We're friends again.
Oh my god, if this was on X Factor, you'd be going to judges' houses.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And then shortly kicked out.
Yeah, because you can't sing. But you do know enough to scrape through by the skin of your teeth about F1.
What a relief.
A relief for Nav and I to know that our whole year hasn't been completely for waste.
Yeah.
How do you feel having passed your exam?
I feel very proud of myself.
I feel proud of all of us.
I feel mostly proud of me
Okay.
for passing.
Well, this has been an incredibly interesting social experiment in how you can reframe stuff to make someone learn something if you find the right method.
Yeah.
And it seems that a podcast is the way to get you to learn things.
Yeah.
So, with that ideology, it's only right that we just continue this podcast until we're rich and famous.
Yes, of course.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds like a plan.
We've managed to get through pre-season testing, Drive to Survive, the start of the 2025 season.
Horner getting sacked.
Horner getting
Yes.
sacked.
Us getting called retards.
Yes, us
Yes.
getting called retards, us getting also called highly commended on our podcast
yeah.
awards.
Yes.
we
We've
celebrate
also-
the highs and the lows.
We do. We've also been able to see Lando Norris win his first world championship, closely followed by Max Verstappen with one of the best F1 comebacks for a title I've seen in many, many years, and Oscar Piastri limping to the finish line. We've
And we
seen,
survived 3 weeks in Asia.
Yeah.
Yes, we've seen Lewis Hamilton try and get through his first chaotic season with Ferrari. We've seen Kimi Antonelli find his feet within Mercedes.
Yeah.
We have seen the end of DRS for for Formula
yeah.
One. We are saying goodbye to the 2022 technical regulations, and we will be soon welcoming in the 2026 regulations.
Scared.
Who else will we be saying goodbye to? Kick Sauber, because they will be re-entering as.
Audi.
And we'll be saying hello to.
Cadillac.
Yes.
Also saying goodbye to Renault as engine suppliers.
Yes.
And Yuki Tsunoda from being a race driver.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. But we'll be waving hello to Sergio Perez and Valtteri Bottas.
Yes.
And we also have the interesting storyline of Adrian Newey going to Aston Martin and is now going to be stepping up as team principal.
Oh, yeah.
And Helmut Marko no longer being associated with Red Bull.
Yes.
That was recent news. Apparently, he had signed Arvid Lindblad and Alex Dunn as the Racing Bulls drivers without consulting with Red Bull on whether or not that was okay to do. And obviously they kept Arvid Lindblad, but Alex Dunn wasn't actually meant to be one of their drivers, or it was meant to be Liam Lawson. So they've had to let him go and pay him a hefty amount of money to release him from that contract, which is why Helmut Marko is now gone.
I'm pretty sure Alex Dunn is part of the McLaren sort of driver cohort
I think
ship
he
as well.
is, yeah.
So that would have been a bit of an upset in and of itself. So let's see who's left at Red Bull next year, shall we?
Honestly.
But to everybody that's tuned in and listened to us, whether it's been a couple of minutes here and there or you've been listening week in, week out, thank you so much for listening to this little corner of the podcasting space with us. We love making this podcast. We do it 3 best friends all on our own, and it's a complete and utter pain at sometimes, but it's also a total joy to be able to create something that people seem to really engage with. So thank you so much. We also got a Spotify Wrap for this podcast, which was surreal.
Yeah, I love it.
It was so VIP. So thank you to everybody that has helped us to get those stats, because they were incredibly flattering and we got very emotional. I got a little bit teary.
And we will be sharing them.
Yes, we will.
Yeah.
Because Mrs. Socials over here is going to sort it all, right?
Yep.
Hell yeah. But I'm sure you're wondering where the Grand Prix is going to disappear off to. Don't worry, we're going to disappear into a little work dungeon, and we're cooking something up that I think you will be very, very intrigued to listen to and tune into. So Drive to Survive is still being created and is still in post-production by Netflix. So we've decided to step in and do our own version of Drive to Survive, having an in-depth analysis and look at the 2025 season, the people that made it a success and the people that made it a pain, and everything in between. So that will be episodic and it's going to be very exciting. We're going to get our teeth sunk into a different style of content, and hopefully you're going to love it.
And to be completely honest, I'm doing it as a form of revenge to Netflix, because they never got back to us on being commentators for Drive to Survive. So
No,
when you
that's
blasted our email.
It's a fake email.
well, they didn't use it, and now we're going to have to create something better than Drive to Survive.
Well, I don't know, we're not going to get original interviews and actual video content for that one. So might be a stretch, but we're getting into it before Netflix is doing so.
Yeah.
And it's right where people are going to be missing F1 and are still craving some F1 content now that the season is over. And we're going to be going through it team by team.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be very, very exciting. It'll be an exciting project for us to work on creatively.
Yeah.
Because it'll be an entirely new format. But then also an exciting project for the listeners, because it's just more F1.
Yes. And we all love documentaries. So
Yes.
we're putting on our investigative documentary maker hats.
We are.
And we're going to be putting them out starting from next week. So make sure you tune in. Make sure you tell your friends that love F1. Or if someone is wanting to get into F1 and didn't watch this season, they can tune in, because they will be able to find out everything they need to know about what happened this season through this series.
Yeah.
We're very excited about it, so get hyped at home. Thank you.
And that is it for this episode. For Reem's exam, you have passed somehow,
Welcome.
just about. Thank you so much for listening and tuning in and being with us on this journey. If you want to stay with us on the journey, you can follow us on our socials. We are available on Instagram, X, YouTube, and TikTok. Share the pod with your friends and your loved ones. Leave a comment, leave a review, all of the lovely things that you can do. And we'll see you in a week with the new format.
Also, a happy Christmas to all those that celebrate, and a festive season to all those that don't.